Hey everybody, recently I made a big group of purchases on eBay, a few high dollar cards mixed in there, and yeah, I just wanted to kind of go over them. Also, one case where I made a mistake in purchasing an order, but luckily it ended up having a happy ending, so I'll let you know when we get to there. First off, I'll start off with a couple of the lower end ones that I got, but still maybe interesting to note. This 1988 Weiss Winners disc. There's also a David Cohn inside this panel. The Weiss Winners discs and also Key Food is another tough version of these discs. There's some discs that are more common, but yeah, for whatever reason, the Weiss Winners and especially I think the Key Food are particularly tougher to get. But yeah, I mean, still I got this for like $10 or so. But yeah, I just didn't see them come up every day, so had to get that one when I saw it. This one, the 1994 Upper Deck Special FX die cut. Just another tough one to kind of get. This was probably around 20 bucks or so. You can see the condition's not great. There's some kind of chipping on the back edge, but I bought it from the same seller that I bought some of these other cards from. So I decided to just, throw it in there, include it with the rest of the purchase I was making. But really a nice looking card, pretty cool. You can see kind of the 3D effect there on the front. So that's another cool one. So now getting into some of the higher dollar cards that I purchased. So the front of this, you can probably recognize as the 89 Scoremasters card. However, you see on the back that it is the sample promo, I guess, of the card. So the normal card would have a back here with some text and the card number, etc. But this is the significantly rare sample version of the card. So yep, again, happy to add that one to my collection. I don't really know exactly how it was distributed or anything like that, but we've got that one added in. So the next couple cards here, these were expensive enough that they went through eBay's authentication program. So for anyone who's not familiar, if you buy a single off of eBay that's over a certain dollar amount, they will automatically send it to another company to authenticate the card to make sure that the listing was accurate, that you're not getting a fake card, things like that. So this was the first time that I ever had cards go through that process, so I figured I'd show the box along here with it, so you can kind of see the front again. Maybe deceptively recognizable front on the card. I'll open up the packaging here. You can see they put it in a card saver sleeve and have a kind of authentication sticker here on the back. So again, it looks like the normal back, but if you look closer, you can see the 1987 stat line is zeroed out. So this is the just another, I guess, sample card that I think possibly was distributed to dealers. Again, I'm not 100% sure what the purpose of these were, but again, another one I didn't have in my collection. Condition's not great. You can see a lot of the whitening along the edges here. But again, I kind of just decided to pull the trigger on this and get this one added. So that's the first one there. The second one was another one that I also purchased on eBay and went through their authentication program. And you can see it's the 93 Finest Refractor. You can see that refracting shine on the card as I move it around. Again, just one that I've never pulled the trigger on until I decided to now that it was going to be the time for me to get this and add it to the collection. I'm not sure about grading this one. I'd have to really look at it really closely to see whether I'd want to go ahead with that, but looks pretty sharp, so that was definitely great. So finally, the last set of cards here. So this is where I had made a mistake. So this is the 1987 Star set for Don Mattingly. It's the full panels, but it is the glossy version, which is significantly rarer than the regular card version. So how I made the mistake was that when I saw the listing, they had the, the panels listed out or shown in the image, and there were 6 panels there, and I didn't really think anything of it. I didn't look at the picture too closely. I just assumed, okay, yeah, there must be 6 in the set, and bought the, the listing title said set in it, and I purchased it, and then realized when I was going to look at my checklist that there were panels missing. So I was like, oh great, like did I, just spend the money for, what I thought was the full set and not get it? So I messaged the seller, and they were like, oh, we'll provide you with, some partial refund. And I'd let them know, I was like, I'd really like to get those missing panels rather than a refund. And yeah, I thought I was going to be out of luck and stuck with a partial set, because even I probably wouldn't have returned it. I'd probably just keep it anyway and just, take the loss and try to find another set later. But luckily they were able to find the 2 missing panels for the set, and they shipped them out to me, and it all turned out great. So just a lesson to be learned there is double check the pictures, and ask questions if something's not right. For myself, I probably just didn't even think to look too closely, and had assumed that they were all there. But in any case, I'm sure they would have accepted it, taken a return and for a refund if I had really wanted to do that. So luckily not out anything, and I was able to get the complete set of glossy panels out of it. So yep, all was good. Again, definitely the probably highest dollar group of purchases that I've made in a long time, if not ever, for all these cards, especially the 2 eBay authenticated ones. There's not a lot of Mattingly Playing Days cards that are, command that high of prices, but if you're going for them all, you have to bite the bullet at some point. So all right, yeah, that's it for the video for today. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Bye.